Don't you get tired looking at so many artworks through all the day, every day?
There was this thing. There was this thing called Stendhal syndrome. Stendhal is maybe you pronounce Stendhal in English, but
Can you spell it?
He ST well STHENDAL, and he's a French writer, and he wanted his name to be pronounced Stendhal because it sounds like scandal in French. But he's a French writer, and there is this thing which is called Stendhal syndrome, which he talked about, and he said, like, he was seeing so many artworks at the same time that he was so impressed by so much beauty that he felt almost weak, almost like fainting, in front of that much beauty. And that's why we call that the Stendhal syndrome. It's like a disease, in front of so much beauty. You are overwhelmed. Sometimes when you go to the Louvre, you see all these artworks, you cannot appreciate them because there's so many at the same place. Of course, some people say that it didn't really exist. It was maybe another condition that he had, and it just looks cool to say that. But I find it quite nice, this thing to, that there is so much beauty. It's complicated to appreciate every single one individually. And at times I need to take a step back, So what I do is that I look at the pieces, I bookmark them, and I come back later, at a later point of the day, to look at the piece separately. So there are several times when I see the piece, not because I know that when I see 100 pieces at the same time, I can see, oh, this piece looks interesting, but I need to come back later because I'm seeing so many pieces at the same time that I won't appreciate it. So I'm spending my time, coming back, taking a step back. So yeah, and sometimes I go for a walk, and to have, not to stay in front of my computer and saying this. Then I come back and I look at the
Caroline,
but
in perfumes, when you're using those scents and fragrance and perfumes, when you go to the shop and you have to smell so many perfumes, to neutralize that smell, they make you smell a cup of coffee beans and seeds. That neutralizes your senses, and then you can go back to smelling those perfumes again. So do you have something like that for art? Like seeing so many artworks, you want to neutralize your mind that you go back and do some trick and come back. Is there something like that you have got?
For me, it's to go for a walk. And actually, I'm very lucky because I'm in Zurich, which is an amazing city in Switzerland. We have an amazing architecture. We have the water. It's beautiful. So I go for a walk. Then I go back. It's like the coffee beans. And sometimes I also ask for external advice, and it's good that we are two curators now. Because then we can discuss about the pieces. And I think it's great. Because there are some things that I may have missed because of... Also, when you look at the same piece, or also when you look at the same text too much, there are some details that you may miss because you are too used to seeing it that you miss some little points. So it's always good to have people to talk with about the pieces. And but maybe I look a bit strange when I walk in the city, trying to not think about all the artworks, and I have my mind which is a bit empty, but
Do you
it works.
do you get artworks in your dreams, like a nightmare of artworks?
Oh, actually, I don't, but it would have been cool. Well, it depends which artwork, but I wish I did. But no, never.
It's enough for the daytime, not at night, please. All right. One